Hi friends, welcome to this class of Ielts speaking test. Ielts speaking test is conducted in three parts. We will be discussing part 1, that is personal questions or personal section of Ielts speaking test. So when we discuss personal questions, what are the questions that we come across and what kind of answers do we need to prepare ourselves with? The first question that you might come across, or the first situation that you might come across, is wherein the examiner announces himself or herself. They announce their name, they give you a brief introduction about the test, they ask you for your ID and explain the test format to you. This part normally would last for around 4 to 5 minutes. Now let us go ahead and see the questions and suggested ways to answer these questions. The number one question that most of the candidates face, or almost all candidates face, is what do you do? Do you study or do you work? You can answer it the way it is. I'm a student and I'm about to complete my engineering degree, or I am working for last 2 years as a networking engineer. The next question could be, what do you study? Do you enjoy your subjects? Yes, I'm studying electronics engineering. At times, I do enjoy my studies. Sometimes it gets difficult as the tests keep coming back to back. However, for most of the part, I enjoy my studies and it is an interesting subject. The other question that could come your way is, what do you enjoy about your job? I'm a network engineer for a large corporation. We keep getting projects. I'm involved in projects from planning to execution stage. And basically, every 3 months, I get a new project and I work along with my team. Starting a project and bringing it all the way to completion and submitting it or handing it over to the customer for their usage gives me a lot of satisfaction. The other questions that you will definitely get, these are very common questions, most of the candidates get it. Where are you from? Now, I've come across students who will come say, I am from Shimla or I am from Patna. If you are talking about Delhi, you can say, I'm from Delhi. However, if you're talking about a Shimla, you need to back it up with some more statements. Something like, I'm from Shimla, that is capital of Himachal Pradesh. I am from a small town called Gorakhpur. It's in eastern UP. What are your future plans? I'm planning to study business management from a well known university and acquire business skills. My plan is to work for a corporate, acquire more skills, and eventually set up my own business. If somebody asks you about your future plans, do not give a one liner statement. I plan to do MBA. That is okay, you can do it. Basically, you need to understand that it's a test of English language. They're trying to test your English learn speaking skills. So you need to be a little detailed here. So future plans that could be different from different people. So how do you do it is, I'm planning to study business management from a well-known university and acquire business skills. My plan is to work for a large business or a corporate house for a few years and acquire more skills. And eventually, I want to set up my own business. Tell me about the area you live in. This is one question that comes to almost all students, maybe in a little different format. Something about tell me about your city, tell me about your town, or tell me about the area you live in. Currently, I'm living in Gurgaon. It's a suburb of Delhi and part of Delhi NCR. Or you can say, currently I'm living in Ludhiana. It's a small town in Punjab. Uh, it's in northern Punjab and it's a historical town. So do not give one word or one line to one line answer. Try to add more sentences to it. Do not add too much, but then at least two sentences or three sentences is suggested. The next question that you might get is, what is more enjoyable in your area you live, most enjoyable in the area you live in? Or what are the places in your area where you can enjoy? This area has lots of nice restaurants, pubs, and also a few nice parks for people to relax. You can say this area has a zoo where or a large park where people go to walk, they sit together, they talk, or there are nice restaurants around. There's always something that you can add to it depending on the area where you live in. What is this area famous for? Gurgaon is a commercial city home to hundreds of multinational companies with lots of job opportunities, modern buildings, and some great places to hang out. That's perfectly okay if you are talking about Gurgaon. Now think of this from point of view of your city. You got to prepare a two-liner, three-liner, or four-liner answer for this question. Be prepared. Something like this will definitely come your way in the test. Tell me about a typical day for you. I get ready for my work by 8 a.m. I reach my office by 8:30 in the morning and work till 5:30 in the evening. Then I come back home, relax for some time, and then take a walk in the park for 30 to 40 minutes, or I go out and with my friends. We hang out till 8:39, and around 9 o'clock I come back home. Normally it's my mom who cooks for me. Sometimes I do help her in cooking, and we watch TV, we watch some news or some TV programs, and then I go to bed by 10 o'clock. That is the way you're defining your day. You're not dragging it too much, and you're not missing the major part of your day as well. So do not overspeak and do not underspeak. That's the message. The next question could be, which time of the day do you prefer? Now look at these questions. These are all the questions which have no straight answers. It's basically asking you to think and reply. And why do they ask these questions is so that they can get to know how good are you in English when you come to unusual situations or unusual questions. Which time of the day do you prefer? I prefer evenings as I get time to sit with my parents and relax. We talk about social or family matters, watch TV together, and enjoy food cooked by mom. The next question could be, do you think you will always prefer the same time? Basically, I'm a morning person. I like to complete my work during the day and relax in the evening. So I guess I'll always prefer evenings to relax. Now, the next question could be, let's talk about friendship. How do you spend time with friends? I don't have too many friends here in Gurgaon as I studied in a different city and all my friends are working. We generally catch up over weekends. Sometimes we go to bars, sometimes we meet at a friend's place, talk, play few games like volleyball, or go to watch a movie.